team from last year, the Baylor Bears. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Handoff with a single back formation. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick grab.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The grab at the 30 and still going. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Short connection to the tight end here. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Early drama here in this playoff game. It's a 4-point play. They try to convert on third down in the red zone. They'll try to run for the first down. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. I know the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. This will be a 35-yard attempt. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. It breaks the scoreless tie here. Makes it 3-0.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
Offense operating from the pistol.
They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback.
Looking deep down the left side. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Alabama.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, knocked right through. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Bringing pressure. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage. And I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Wants to throw it. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Picks up the first, looking for more. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set up with a first down at the 41.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The running back here on direct snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. It's a solid game to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. You have the sense that they want a little bit more of that pitching catch.
Exactly. Here's second down. Test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to scramble. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Back in motion now. He keeps it on the design run. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
And here's the handoff. And he's stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get one or two a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
He'll hand it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, and another incompletion. The Bears will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. See if he can make something happen with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Play action here on 1st down. He's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown time.
Well, that's the 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Handoff here from the shotgun. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
That's a big first down for this offense. And it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Catch made over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. The Bears will send the punt team onto the field. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Coverage team brings down the returner. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Moves out of the pocket.
He'll throw it now.
The pass is incomplete. Unclear where the intended receiver was that time.
Boy, when this guy gets out of the pocket and starts to create, you kind of hold your breath knowing what he can do. But how about the defense here? They did a good job of forcing him to throw and taking away the scramble.
Catch made on the right side. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Looking to throw it on 1st down.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain.
Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
With another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bears will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw.
On the move now.
The receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a 1st down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Oh, it's a reverse. And he'll be brought down way behind the line of scrimmage as the defense just blew up that play.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler of the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's an out route, the catch made, and the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
You call a quick out on third down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
They'll run it from the gun. As the first down is still going. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. They're one of the star players on this defense. Couldn't make it. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And they'll get him down that time.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And he's got it. No problem.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out to start a new drive from the 21. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Defense not pressing this time. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. With 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's a quick grab. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
That is such a big pickup for this offense late in this game. You go play action pass on third down. You know, a lot of times you're caught up on the quarterback trying to sell it. I think the entire offense does their job here. The defense is out of position, and they're able to convert.
And there's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about...
He'll take a deep shot. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And it takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Remember, it was a field goal on the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that last sack should be the final nail in this offense's coffin. At this point, the game is a blowout. There's only a few minutes left, and you really need to start considering if it's worth risking the health of your players to try to just get a pity score late.
Guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. And on the carry, he's heading left. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Makes the catch downfield.
He has first down yardage at the 46.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And the Bears have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments.
Moves out of the pocket.
That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. On 1st and 10, looking to throw.
On the move now.
He'll try a pass here. Grabbed by the receiver.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Davis. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. And looking to throw now on 1st down.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown. Bama. Way too much speed in that play.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Bears come to the line in the hurry up. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Second down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Running through the tackle. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Pass ball is incomplete. There's a flag down. Did the receiver push off to get separation? Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. 2nd down after that previous play. Here's the handoff. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
And here comes a deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Running back has it on a screen now. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid game.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, tied. This offense is still clicking.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team to bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Design quarterback run. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Bought some time, now lets it go. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a
deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance of interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be 2nd down.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
A quick juke. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
Fires it to the wideout. Tremendous protection. There's bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Alabama.
And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The back's got it. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock.
Timeout, Baylor.
The offense just going to take a knee here. This one is over, and they can begin to think about how to improve. The course in the playoffs is survive.